25th, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now,
Yeah.
Black Ink Radio.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Yeah.
Okay, so look, last week, the last time I was here, we were playing with the cards from this guy, Ace Metaphor, who created them. It's called Tonight's Conversation, and I have been going crazy with these cards. I know, I have my job. I've been going crazy with these cards. Everybody's been trying to play the game and do, go through the questions and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been in and out. It's been in and out.
So it's been a big hit.
Yeah, it's been a big hit. He did a really good job.
Right.
So
You sure did, because you sit off the chain.
I know, and very thought provoking, but it also this shows people's mindsets too. So I kind of like that. I like being able to understand someone else's brain and how they comprehend everything.
You're over here judging people.
I'm not judging nobody.
Well, you are observing.
Yeah, of course, you pay attention to what he's saying. But all in all, I enjoy the back and forth, the conversations, the debate, because you always learn something from somebody else, most of the time. So, and if you're not one track-minded, you should be able to pick up something from somebody's answer or or how they dealt with that situation.
Facts. You should definitely be able to, like, get a piece of their mindset and how they think. Just a little bit judging. It's okay.
I don't think I'm judging, but
Not judging in a bad way.
I mean, it's always some form of judging. You gotta judge a person's character, see if you can relate to the person, or
you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
It's not always bad to the judging I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm just saying you observing, you getting a observation of who the person is, and like I said, you could think about if you want to deal with them or not, or on any level. It could be business, it could be anything. You just see how a person thinks.
Correct. So today, I'm gonna let Rich direct everything.
Yeah, because she forgot the cards.
Yeah, I forgot the cards.
But
we found some. So
she found some.
We are going to still do some of them, and if you want to put a comment or say something,
chime in.
Please do on my live and on the YouTube channel.
Yep, come to YouTube.
So, yes.
Talk to us.
Let's get started.
Okay.
I'm ready.
We can start with that first one I said anyway.
Okay, let's start with that.
Could you be happy in a relationship if the sex was horrible? Explain your answer.
Okay. No, I don't think so. Because, I have to be satisfied physically, and I don't feel the need to be trying to, have other means to do so.
You feel like your man should be able to do that?
Yeah. I shouldn't have to really get a toy. I mean, of course, I would get toys or whatever. That's on, some other stuff. But, as far as, if we together, you got to be able to bring that shit.
You got to be able to bring it. What's horrible to you?
I don't know. Maybe just not feeling it. I don't know.
Right.
I would never know because I've never had horrible sex. So.
That's good. That's very good.
So, yeah, there you go. What about you?
I felt like I answered this before, but I feel like it's different with men because we can dictate control the narrative when it comes to sex. So at the end of the day, she could be whack, but it's like, you can make it fun for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because you're a man. It's like, turn around, just I don't even gotta. It's like I don't really need you to know what you're doing.
Do all that extra. I feel it. You basically saying I don't gotta do all that extra. I could just
like if she's whack, you could just do what you gotta do and you'll be alright. But with a woman, it's like a man is actually stroking and eating and doing whatever. If he don't know how to do those things, then it's bad. Or if his shit ain't big enough or whatever. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you got a little dick, it's a problem. If you got, it's like all of these. It's all of these.
Of course, it's
It's all of these things with men that would be a problem, but with women, it's like, I mean, I guess if her hole is big or crazy, like no walls, then maybe that would be a problem.
You know, women fake it. Do you believe that men can fake
Yeah,
it
definitely.
too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's taking too long, a nigga might be like, oh yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
You know, and I know men that's done it. I won't do it. I'm gonna get mine. I ain't faking shit.
You're gonna get yours.
I'm gonna get mine because that shit. I don't even like that feeling of not feeling satisfied.
Woo.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel that.
I'm gonna try to make you do whatever you have to make sure I'm good.
Okay.
So.
Well, at least we know that about you.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And we know that I don't like bad sex. So yeah.
Yeah, and we know
Bring
that you
it
haven't
in
had
here.
bad sex, which is you're lucky.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next question is: if I interviewed your exes, what would they say about you?
What would my exes say about me? I am outgoing. I can be kind of nonchalant too. So that's kind of bad. I feel like it's a little. I'm trying to work on that.
What's wrong with nonchalant?
As in, like, it is what it is. Like, I'm not about to argue with you or anything. Like, I don't know.
But you'll still continue the conversation.
Yeah, I'll continue a conversation, but it's like it. To them, it's like I don't put enough emotion into that particular. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like if that's your personality, people should just understand that.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah, because why stress yourself out?
Okay, because you only got one life.
That's it. So I'm not gonna sit here stressed over whatever you talking about.
Exactly.
Get it out of your system, and then let's move on.
So, yeah, I think that's about it. Like, I'm very outgoing. I'm smart. A lot of them think I'm intelligent, which is, I'm glad that they think that, and I'm not just a pretty face. That works out. Yeah, spontaneous. I like hookah. They're gonna say I smoke a lot of hookah.
Okay, yeah, I'm about to say, what are they gonna say? Because you it sounds like you talk about.
That's what they would say. This is what they would say. I smoke a lot of hookah.
You a hookah.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't really know.
They ain't gonna say nothing bad, nothing else?
No, I don't think they're gonna say anything bad. Most of them still communicate with me occasionally just to check in on me and stuff like that, just to see how I'm doing. So I don't have any bad blood, and I don't think they have any bad blood with me, like, or have anything bad to say about me.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Yep, makes sense.
What about you?
I mean, they're gonna say, oh, he's the best I ever had. He's just a great person. He's all of this and that in a bag of chips with the dip.
Okay. I hear that.
I feel like a lot of them probably would say, a lot of them, I ain't even had that many, but I feel like they would probably have rather have been my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Been your friend versus your
versus being with
other.
me. Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard to be with somebody like me.
How so?
Because I know a lot of females, and if you're not strong, it could be hard for you, especially. And then I'm kind of like you. I don't like the word nonchalant, but I guess that's the best way to describe it. So it's kind of like, I just feel like you should know that if you with me, that don't worry about them. These are friends. These are just people I know, acquaintances, associates. They're nowhere near as important as you. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Just because I might be out and you see me in pictures with people don't mean that I'm interested in them. And then I get tired of explaining that. So then it'll be like, all right, whatever. At some point, I'm going to get to that. Like, I don't want to keep explaining myself. Especially when you should know what it is and I know what it is. So what are we talking about? So it's hard, and then I be busy a lot. So, yeah, I feel like a lot of people probably would have rather not go down that route, but they probably wouldn't change going down that route because it wasn't it was still a good ride. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because sometimes you can pick up, lessons and stuff from dealing with certain people, and I get that.
I just think that people probably wish that I just wasn't outside like that. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, outside it portrays a certain type of lifestyle.
Yeah, the people that I've been with would have loved for me to just change. Forget that. Go be regular. Stop being inside the nightlife. Stop being inside. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Some people can't handle that, but they think that, when they get with you, that they don't realize what it's gonna be like.
Like speaking of that, because you like you said, you're outside, but that's a part of like your job. Like that's kind of what you do.
Facts.
So, and they popped in on my live, and it kind of pertains to what you just said. Do you? What was the question? Damn. Let me go back to it, because I definitely want to ask your opinion on this, because you know a whole lot of you give a lot of inspirational gems and thoughts. So maybe you could help me out with this one. So I was pretty much, telling them about what I do and how I do things. And then this person was like, should a woman or man pursue their career first before getting into a relationship, or do you feel that a relationship will be a distraction and can potentially stop an individual from reaching their full potential? And I say that because you're outside, so you're picking up like artists and all that, you know what I'm saying, trying to build that up. Do you feel like?
I feel like you should be in your career before you actually take on a significant other. I don't feel like you should be still pursuing, because that takes a certain level of focus and grind that sometimes another person see that. But and this could go both ways, because I also feel like people should be healed and fixed before they actually get into a relationship. So you shouldn't be broken, which means you shouldn't need the other person so much that they can't pursue their dreams. I do feel like that be the problem. A lot of people don't be healed, so they get into a relationship. They kind of need the person, and if the person is on that grind, then no, they're not going to be able to handle that person, and so that answer would be no. I feel like when you pursuing it, you should definitely be single. But then it's not fair to you, because why can't you pursue it and have a significant other? But if you had the right one, I think they would be able to handle it. That's how I feel.
Okay, I feel the same way. Right person. That's what I said to them too.
Yeah, right person. You be good. But the wrong person, they not. If they need your presence, no, they're not gonna like what you're doing. Then, and when you're not healed, it's like you're looking at the people you're around. Someone could look at us like, oh, y'all be in the studio together, and what happens afterwards, and you understand, like, man,
Facts.
you go get your goddamn hookah. You feel me? You be out. Right. But it's like, if the wrong person is on the other end of that, they're gonna be wondering what the hell going on, and call me as soon as you're done, and try to check in and they want to check your every move to make sure you're not doing what they think you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? And that can be strenuous on you if you out here trying to be focused and make moves. I don't want to have to check in every 2 minutes. But to appease that person and keep them secure, you gonna have to do that. And that shit can add stress to what you got going on. What if you finish here and you immediately get a phone call that's important, and you on that phone call on the way to a venue out here, and then when you get to the venue, you inside a club now, and now you doing your shit, and then now after the club, the owner or somebody wants to talk to you about some business, and when did you have time for that person? And all they thinking is, yo, as soon as you started that show, I ain't speak to you after that. What happened? What was you doing? You telling me you ain't have no time, not 1 minute to just call and say, hey, I'm a little busy? No, I didn't actually. But you're not going to believe that, because you don't live this life, and you're thinking like, well, nah, you had to have 1 minute somewhere. When you was walking to your car, when you did this, when you did that. No, I just explained to you that I didn't have none of that time. But the people ain't going to believe that. So that's what makes it hard. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a really secure, sound person that I obviously and honestly have their own shit going on.
Right.
Because then they're busy.
Their own life.
Yeah, their own life.
Yes. Okay.
That is what I meant to say.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Right.
Okay. So is you feel like that's all your exes would say is that they would have preferred a friendship instead of being your significant?
I think they would say that I'm a great person.
Okay.
I think that they would say that they probably still love me. You know, I think that they would say that, like I said, if in a different situation I could have been the one. You know what I mean? I think all of them would have wanted to marry me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that one thing they would definitely say is that when I'm in grind mode, that I don't have time for somebody else. Okay. That's the thing. Like, my relationships always suffer when I'm on a mission. So they would definitely say, like, I put if you're not with me, then you're gonna feel like you're not with me. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like, yeah, I think it would be mostly good, but the only thing would be like, I feel like they probably just feel like they wish they would have allowed me to do what I had to do first, so that it wouldn't, because that messes up the relationship and it could turn you against people, turn people against each other. You know what I'm saying? And we could have still been friends, but I don't really talk to none of them.
Do you feel like you would have to date somebody within your realm of profession?
No, definitely not. I don't feel like I have to. I feel like it might help, but then it might not, because I know what goes on in my realm. Then I'm gonna start thinking too. We gonna both start thinking
at the same time.
At the same damn time. What you mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you start thinking like that if that's?
Because you got to think about it. Now I'm busy. You busy. And then now I got a little time and I want some time. And then you like, oh, I can't. I gotta. And it's like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
I don't think I would start thinking like that, but I would probably feel neglected at some point.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Especially if we're in the same. If we're in the same shit, I know about it. So if you tell me any bullshit, then I'm gonna know it's bullshit because I deal with this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But so that's only if there's some bullshit involved. But I mean, I could date somebody with them, but I don't think I have to. I just think it needs to be a person that got their own life for real. That's it.
Okay.
That really, like, if I'm busy, you can go out and just I don't have to think that you're gonna go fuck with another nigga to have fun. You can go out and have fun by yourself. You got some girls you can go out with. You might have some male friends and they cool. That's fine too. I just don't want to think that you gonna be going out and being other niggas' faces. You know what I'm saying?
So your partner needs to be secure.
Yes, they need to be, because I'm definitely gonna be. I'm not jealous. I don't. You can have male friends, whatever, because I believe that I'm not going to try to help somebody not cheat or not do something wrong. I'm gonna let you do you, because I need to see what you're gonna do. So it's up to you. I'm not gonna be watching you. I'm just gonna let you, because everything that happens in the dark come to light anyway.
Period.
So at the end of the day, I'm just gonna let you do you, and I'm not gonna think anything negative until something negative arises. You get what I'm saying? If it does, it does. If it don't, it don't. But if it does, just understand that because I give you that type of freedom, it's gonna be bad, because I don't want to be with somebody that I have to feel like they might cheat. I have to have full trust, because I don't want to be that person that's thinking, man, where's she at right now? I gotta hit you up and then you gotta appease me. I don't want that. I'd rather just not even care about where you at, and I know that I feel in my heart that you doing something that positive. You know what I'm saying? What you gotta do. So. Okay. Yep.
Okay. Cool. Rich,
how did you feel about that?
I definitely would. I don't know. I feel like I would need somebody who's really secure, because I do modeling and I host. So yeah, a lot of men follow me.
You Dubai and shit.
Yeah, I keep hearing that. But yeah, no, I need somebody who's gonna be secure in themselves, and just, I don't know, just kind of let me be me.
Right.
Because I'm all over the place. I mean, I wouldn't say all over the place, but
you be doing things.
Yeah. I'm on my grind right now. I'm doing my hustles. Like, I definitely need somebody who's going to understand, like, sometimes I ain't going to be able to be with you.
Right.
So.
Fact.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Good answer.
Good answer.
Huh?
That's a good answer.
Yeah, good answer.
I thought so.
Question. So, do you feel it is okay to go through your significant other's phone without permission? Why or why not?
No.
Right.
And I say that because that's just a lack of trust. And if you feel like you got to go through somebody's phone, then you shouldn't be with that person. Because that's your intuition talking to you.
Right.
I mean, that's just me. It's just me.
Right. Something makes you feel like you got to do that, then there's something there.
Yeah, something wrong. And if you go searching, you shall find.
That's fine. See, and that's the thing, right? I believe if you dig for dirt, you're going to find it.
Yeah.
And it might not even be what you think it is, but your mind is going to make you think that. So that's the bad part. So, like, why dig, because something's going to seem wrong, even if it's not.
Right.
Because you're looking for something to be wrong.
Because you're looking for it. And like I said, if you feel like you got to do all of that and go through the extra, like, invading the privacy that they do have, then something's wrong. I feel like that's like reading somebody's
fucking diary or their mind. Like, that's not right.
Yeah, right? So I don't agree with that unless they be like, here, look at it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't need, you keep your phone.
Do you feel that your significant other can have friends of the opposite sex?
I do.
Okay.
And
what do you think that relationship should be like?
I mean, I don't know if you guys should be speaking like on a daily basis.
Why not?
I mean, it depends. It depends on how their relationships already were to me.
What if they meet somebody new and they just cool with them?
That's fine.
Because people meet people every day.
That's fine. But do you really need to be talking to them every day?
Why not? I mean, you don't know. That could be the dynamic of their friendship.
I guess.
Their friendship could just be, we met. I said a joke. They said a joke. We cool. We not attracted to each other. And, hey, we joke every day. It's like, it could be ongoing shit. Hey, you did this today? Oh, yeah, I told you I was going to do that. Yeah, I did. Oh, how was it? Oh, this? And then just joke about it and leave it alone. It ain't got to be all day every day, but they might contact each other at least once a day. You think that that's too much?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Why y'all so, like, how y'all get so involved with each other that quick?
How is that involved?
I mean, like, that's just, I'm just saying, like, I don't mind you having friends, but, no, not that's too, like, not too much.
So it doesn't matter what they talking about. It just matters that it's every day that bothers you.
It matters what they talking about too. They need to have some boundaries. And,
of course, but that's what I'm saying.
And a lot of the time, some women just and some men have no boundaries.
Both sides don't have boundaries.
Don't have boundaries.
Right.
So, it like I said, it depends.
What if they're in the same field and that's why they talk every day?
Which is fine. If it's like, more so on the business side than a pleasure side, I'm okay with that.
It should never be on the pleasure side, though.
But you never know.
Well, I know we're not talking about that. We talking about if it's legit. We're not talking about that other side because that just shouldn't happen.
Okay.
We talking about if it's legit.
Right. If it's legit, I'm fine.
Okay.
But don't give me any type of feeling of like, do I
gotta check this bitch?
Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
I ain't never see the territorial side came out of you just now. She was like, hold up. Why they got to be so involved? Why they get so close so fast?
I don't have a problem though.
You just went through that in your head right away.
Yeah, it was just like, let me think about that for a second. So no, I don't have a problem with it. It's just people have to set boundaries and keep those boundaries.
Right.
And if the other person can't keep the boundaries, you just don't have to cut them off. You have to be accountable enough to cut them off.
Right. So if you don't feel, if say you had a friend, right, and you don't feel like your conversation with that friend is inappropriate, but your partner does, and they tell you to cut them off, what you doing?
I would have to respect my partner because that's my partner. And if it's made you uncomfortable.
But what if you feel like it
was innocent?
Yeah, no, fuck innocent. This ain't even something to cut somebody off for, like, for real. Like, you going overboard now.
I guess it all depends on how somebody takes something.
No,
but you always got to validate your partner's feelings.
Of course, so, but they just saying, nah, cut them off. That's it. And it's a person. It's people. It's more than one person they doing this with, and it's little things, really, really little things.
Okay, well, if it's more than one person, then I would have a conversation with them. Like, what is it that's throwing you off?
And they telling you like it's this. Well, I don't like that. I don't like that he hit you up about something that they have nothing to do with business. I don't think that's cool. But it wasn't all the person might hit you up with is asking you like, hey, how did that interview go or something, and your partner's like, nah, that's.
I would be like,
OD.
I think you tripping a little bit, babe.
But what if they said, well, you just gotta cut him off though. And mind you, this person is probably supportive and they not trying to talk to you in any way. Never gave anything inappropriate. You even showing him your conversations with this person, and even he's like, all right, it ain't inappropriate, but I'm already uncomfortable, so he just got to go.
How, depending on how long we've been friends, like I said, you have to respect your partner. Like, you have to respect their feelings.
Right.
I would like if that was me, I would expect it.
You don't feel like you should set a boundary to where this person, your partner, don't feel like they could just be chopping everybody.
I mean, that's where the talk comes into play.
Yeah, but when you had to talk, you just said, nah, fuck that. You gotta go. I don't care about that. I'm uncomfortable. You gotta go.
Then
somebody else, you know, for instance, like say somebody came to your business or whatever, say they need to be bonded out, whatever, okay? And you find out this person got the same birthday as you, right? But then, so they about to come and pay to get somebody out, but then they like, oh, it's our birthday, you know what I'm saying? What you doing for your birthday? And you say, oh, I don't know. And then they say some shit like, okay, well, when I come, I'm gonna bring a little shot. We can have a drink. That's it. You know, you had a drink. Everything's innocent. Then boom, nothing else. And you and this person, you know, because you got the same birthday, y'all remain cool. You know what I'm saying? No talking, no extra talking, nothing. They just really only deal with you when they gotta deal with your business. And then your significant other tells you now you can't deal with that person.
Then I would be like, you're tripping, and you need to chill out for a second and rethink, because that just sounds crazy. That situation sounds crazy.
So you wouldn't honor their, even if they just kept saying, listen, all right, well, now if you don't do that, then shit. It's like
because now it comes to a point where you think I don't know my boundaries and that I would disrespect you, and you're showing your insecurity right now. Like, why? Like, I'm telling you everything that's going on in the conversation. You know everything that's going on in the conversation. What is the problem?
What if the problem is that he shouldn't be talking about no drinks? None of that. He shouldn't be trying to. None of that. It should have just been business.
Yeah, okay, but
y'all got the same birthday.
But I'm right. But I invited. But you my significant other. So what makes you think you're not coming to this event? Right. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, what makes you think I'm not bringing you because they say, hey.
But what if they can't make it?
What if they can't
your
make
significant other? So would it? I mean, they don't. It's not that. It's not that he. It's not that he think. I'm just saying, because that would smooth things over. But what if he can't come? Yeah, he don't think that you're gonna do anything with this dude, but he just saying, nah. He shouldn't have been texting you about that. He should have been talking about drinks and none of that. Like, that's too much for me. Dead that. Then it's just.
I just have to be like.
Your answer was good before.
It is. I'm just saying, like, you can't. Like I said, it all comes down to somebody being secure, being able to trust them, and all of that. You know.
Yeah. I got a good question for you for these cards.
I'm ready.
If your credit score was a person, describe what kind of person it would be. You know why I wanted to ask that? It's on here because I don't know how to answer that.
I don't either.
What kind of person? What do you mean? What kind of person?
Lucky 7. I'm lucky.
Okay, lucky 7. You up there?
Yes, I am.
I get it. Lucky 7.
Okay.
But what kind of person? Because how do you? What do they mean? What kind of person?
I guess maybe like, you know, like if it's in the 500s, what are you, low budget?
You a hood nigga. You are irrational, bad decision maker.
Okay.
Right.
There you go. So maybe like that.
But then that don't count because I bought 2 cars. You know, so that's 2 different loans. That shit brought my credit score down. So that don't make, but all my payments and shit is on time. So that doesn't change who I am.
Okay. Right. So
I would say for me, shit with 100%, 100% on time payments, I feel like I would be dependable.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, low risk.
Okay.
At this point, I'm a good. I guess I would be a good person. I guess.
But it's saying what would your credit score? So not what you think, because based on you giving payments on time.
No, but that's what your credit score is based off of.
Okay.
It's
that's
based off
true.
of these things that I'm saying. I'm saying these things because those are the categories: the payment history,
right?
The usage of the credit,
right? How long they've been open,
all that stuff. You know. Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird question. Based on your credit score, that is funny. All right, let me see if I got another one.
I wonder if somebody else could answer that.
Yeah, if you can, let us know.
If you can answer that, please answer it.
Is divorce ever an option for you? Why or why not?
I would try hard not to get divorced, but if it's not working out, I'm not opposed to it.
Right.
I say that because people outgrow each other sometimes.
Facts.
Mindsets change, all that type of stuff, amongst other things.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I wouldn't choose it, but I'm not opposed to it.
I get it. For me, I'd love to say that divorce is not an option. That's why I don't want to just jump into marriage.
Facts.
So I kind of don't want that to ever be an option. But it is, because I definitely am not going to stay in something that ain't good for me or the person that I'm with. So that's where I'm at with that one.
Since you asked that about divorce, how long do you think somebody should know somebody before they decide they want to marry somebody? Or do you not believe in the time thing?
I don't believe in time. I believe in timing.
Okay. I like that.
I feel that it's more so a thing of when the right time. Like you will know, because it's all about your happiness and stuff like that. So I believe more so in timing. I don't believe in time. You can meet somebody and in 6 months you're ready. You can meet somebody that's still growing and learning and healing, and then we talk about more time. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to make sure that they fully heal. Because if they don't, you don't know what you're gonna be dealing with. Why would I get married? See, the thing about kids and marriage is they're like they're locks. You can have a kid with somebody and they will change because at the end of the day they feel like they got you. You get married to somebody, they might really change and loosen up because they feel like they got you. So you might see a different side of them. I'd rather see the growth in you before I marry you, because when I get married, at that point, that should be the happiest day of my life.
Facts.
Up until that point, I should be so happy about this. I shouldn't be going into marriage thinking, I like when I see people cry and all that other stuff, because they feel so fucking lucky. Like, I'm really marrying this person.
That's so sweet.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm really marrying you? Oh, my God. Like, I shouldn't be feeling like we at the wedding. It's just like, I'm just here. We having fun because we having fun. It's like we just getting married because it's a fucking wedding. You know what I mean? We just lit. Like,
right.
I want it to be like, I'm marrying you and I'm happy about this. So that's all. I just need to feel secure in that feeling. That's how I feel.
Get it.
Yeah.
I get that. I hope everybody finds something like that.
Yeah, it seems like it's amazing. So I don't know.
I know, right?
It does.
I be watching all that type of stuff on Instagram, and they be just looking so happy.
So that brings us to the next question.
Okay.
What is the most romantic thing you've ever done for someone?
I've taken them to dinner.
No, don't do that. That's not it.
That's not it.
Try again.
What do you mean try again? Okay.
That's the most. Taking someone to dinner was the most romantic thing you ever done. You've never been creative and never.
I mean, like I've always wanted to create like a nice.
It ain't got to be that. It could just be something romantic. It's something that comes from the heart. That like.
Okay, I took somebody on a trip.
That's better than dinner. Why would you say dinner over a trip?
Because
you ain't want to seem like a trick, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you take a nigga on a trip?
But I like
trip where?
showing appreciation. Miami.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, I've done that. That's nice.
It's nice. They say
I would say
people don't like when women say that they be doing stuff like that.
No, that's bad. That to even think like that. That's great that you've done that.
Yes,
because that's great because a lot of men don't experience someone taking them somewhere like that. It's a lot of times it's looked upon for the man to do it. So when a woman does it, I give kudos, honestly.
I enjoy doing it.
Right. See?
Nice.
But that's romantic, see?
Okay.
The fact that you enjoyed it is romantic, you know?
Yeah.
For me, I could say the most romantic. I don't know if it's the most, but it's one of the romantic things I've done.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only one that flies on top of my head, kind of. Mm-hmm. So I was dating this girl, and we was on the phone, and she was telling me she had to go to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
She went to a wedding in Miami, you know what I'm saying? Well, her aunt got married.
Mm-hmm.
And when they was doing her makeup, she was just like, because she was a model, she was like, man, I wish I had all of that makeup, the brushes, the this, the that. She was like, because then I wouldn't have to ask this person to do my makeup when I go do shoots and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just wish, and I'm listening to her talk.
Oh.
I ain't say nothing. Her birthday was coming up. So I went and I went to the, you know how Macy's got the little thing section? It had like I don't know if that's a Sephora section in Macy's.
Okay, yeah.
And I got everything. I tell them, give me everything that got to do with makeup. Everything. That shit was like almost $1,000.
Everything. Oh my God, you spent some money.
Everything.
Because Sephora is expensive.
Everything.
Jesus.
And yeah, when I gave it to her, she cried.
Yeah,
because it was
sweet.
like I did. Yeah, because she don't even realize I was listening. You feel what I'm saying? So I felt like that really touched her.
Let me find out you romantic like that.
A little bit, just a little bit.
Oh, that's so sweet, Rich.
Mm-hmm. I be scared because some of these girls you can't be like that too. But yeah. Nah, but yeah, it was. I feel like that was romantic.
Yeah, I feel you too. You can't. I couldn't take just any random person on a trip. I have to really like see you. If that makes sense, you know what I mean by see you, like you as a whole. Yeah,
you got to know what you dealing with.
Yeah.
You can't just take anybody on a trip.
No, you cannot.
And you gotta really know, like you said. I understand what you mean because I gotta know when I go on this trip that we gonna have some fun. Mm-hmm. So I really gotta be into you, kind of like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of like an investment. Like I'm like this. I can't have this shit go bad and go whack because we get out here and it's like you acting up. I don't know you like that. You acting up, shit. Yeah. That shit, yeah, because you be mad.
Yeah.
Like, you get there and the person is just not what you thought. Like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Why we can't do this? It's like, what the fuck?
Right.
What did I get myself into? So, yeah. And in order for you to have that type of fun, like you said, you got to really know the person. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Definitely.
That's a hard one. It's hard to know who to take on a trip unless you're just ready to throw some money away.
Yeah, no.
Get there and be like, you know what? Leave him in the hotel and go get somebody else outside.
Okay.
That's nigga shit, but I don't do that. Nigga shit, I ain't never did that. So, next question, right?
Question.
Do you consider flirting while in a relationship cheating? Why or why not?
Okay, so I try. Look,
I like this question.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I be trying not to flirt like at all. Like but from what I hear, that I'm just naturally like that.
Flirtatious.
Yeah, I don't be trying to be at all.
But you see now I'm the same way.
Mm-hmm.
I could not like you, not want you, not nothing, and I still might throw some jabs. Can't help it. But I think that's just because there's a word for that, and it's not flirting. It's called being charming.
Okay.
If you're a charming person, you're not going to be able to help but to take advantage of every chance you can be charming. You know, I like those shoes. You wearing them shoes, or you might just throw a little jab. Like, oh, you looking good today. You cute. I like you.
Yeah, I don't do stuff like that.
I walk away right after that. I'll look at somebody. Oh, I like that, man. That you wearing that dress. You doing that. Like, oh, thank you. And I'll walk away. I'm not gonna ask you for nothing. I'm gonna talk to you about nothing else. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that validates that wasn't what you think it is.
By walking away.
By walking away.
Okay.
If I'm not asking you for Instagram, phone number, nothing, I'm not trying to connect with you in any way. I think you should understand that that was just me being who I am. If I walk by and you caught my eye, I think you deserve that compliment because you wore that.
Facts.
You know,
give credit where credit is due.
And I feel like my significant other should understand, because if your ass is outside and a nigga see you, he might have a whole family at home, but he might let you know you doing that.
Period.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. And you need to hear that. I think that you should hear that outside of me.
Outside of you.
I don't think that it should all be reliant on me. And I love when people look at what I got. So at the end of the day, I want niggas to compliment you, and I don't think they should get in trouble for it. So I don't think that, I personally don't think that flirting is a bad thing, as long as you don't take it too far.
Okay.
To where I gotta hear like, man, your bitch was on this nigga dick last night. Huh? What just happened? Yo, she was all on the nigga, like touching him, and you good, you look so good. It's different if she just say, hey, oh, you look good, I like that outfit. If she give a nigga a compliment, I wouldn't be mad. That's cool. He wearing that, he deserve it. Just like if I'm looking good outside, I want somebody to tell me, whether they got a man or not.
Right.
Let a nigga feel good about, listen, nigga done paid for this shit. Nigga done put it on. Nigga sat in the mirror for how long, making sure everything was right. Now I'm outside. Somebody need to tell me something. And it ain't gonna only be single people, right?
Right. That's facts. That's true.
I think people need to let go of these stipulations of relationships. At the end of the day, if I'm outside and I'm in a club, especially if that's what I do, even worse. But even if not, if I'm outside, it should be all right to mingle. It don't mean I'm trying to, I'm not mingling like I'm single, but I'm mingling. I'm supposed to be outside and not talk to nobody. That's like saying your man can't go to the strip club. What you feel about that?
I'm okay with that.
So what you think gonna happen at the strip club? You think he's just gonna stand there and look around like, I don't see nothing?
I wouldn't expect him to, because you're at a strip club.
You wouldn't even want to think about it. Let him do whatever he's doing at the strip club. He gonna come home to you. He throwing his money. Yeah, he chilling. Might be talking to a dancer about whatever, but it's just innocent talk.
Yeah.
Cause he ain't gonna marry her. He ain't trying to be with her. He ain't gonna fuck her. He just gonna give her money, and she gonna take it. She gonna make him feel a little good about himself, and then he gonna come home to the person he love.
Right.
It ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. But so is a regular club. It ain't that deep. Everybody's there to mingle, talk, and do whatever. You might have a long conversation with somebody of the opposite sex. That don't mean you're going home with them.
Facts. That is true.
You get what I'm saying?
I agree with that. That's true.
You ain't going home with them. So what's wrong with being charming if that's you? Now, if you not charming naturally, and now you over there just, yo, man, girl, you look so goddamn good. You don't even give compliments. You an introvert, but you in the club now. You like, man, you look just you. I don't know. Fuck everybody else in here. It's me and you. You look so oh my God, girl. Then it's like you wilding out, my nigga.
Yes, very much so.
Out. But if that's just your personality, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I'm just cool. Like I be,
and I think that'll make your other person like you even more, because it's like I get to go out and just at least pretend I'm single. at least I could tell somebody, damn, you look good, girl, man. I like that outfit. Oh, for real? Where you from? I'm from here. Okay, cool. For real, how long you been? I've been here this long. Blah, blah, blah. You have a little conversation with her. You get that little feeling of you talking to somebody, but then boom, you out. You left. It's over.
It's over.
Done. Might never see them again, and if you do see them again, it's just a hi. That's it. It's cool.
Yeah, I really had no issues.
Then it's like you might even tell them you got a girl or you got a man or whatever, and then when you do, if you do see them with your person, it's respect. Hey, yeah, he told me such good things about you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you do this, man? I need. Now you got a customer, whatever. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if things was the way they're supposed to be in a relationship, I feel like people would benefit more from their partner being as free, free. Like I feel like when you get in a relationship, it should be like this. I'm coming into this as me, you coming into this as you.
Mm-hmm.
We can remain who we are, but
Mm-hmm.
we coming together. Not when we come in, we got to change our lives and how we move because we're together.
Right. That's why I don't like when people say, yeah, I need this person to complete me. I feel like it's more like you need the person to complement you.
Pal.
Like you need somebody who's going to still be their own person. You guys can't
Yes.
mesh together. You guys can't.
And you can't control
Do
each other.
everything together.
You can't control each other. That's why I was telling about that part when I'm saying like somebody, oh, you got to cut that person off. It's like, nah. If you tell me you didn't like something, guess what? I'm going to nip it in the butt. I'm going to make sure
Right.
that it don't happen again.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't tell, you shouldn't think that you can tell me
Mm-hmm.
that you can't talk to these people no more.
Facts.
That's not right. That's controlling.
It is. That is a controlling thing.
Yeah,
So-
like just tell me like, yo, yeah, I don't like that. And guess what? I'm going to make sure that don't happen again.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
And if it does, I'll cut it off.
Then it's over because that person ain't listening. Now they not
Okay.
respecting my relationship.
Right. So
And
that's
now I'm
when
mad.
Draw the line. cut
Now
the
I'm
line.
mad because I wasn't even mad before. I'm mad now though. You done woke up the beast. Now you got to go.
You got one more question?
I got
How many more questions you got?
Shit, we ain't get nowhere. We embellishing.
You didn't get nowhere.
We ain't get nowhere.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I got another one. Let me see.
Let's see.
We said that already. Oh, you sending me shit twice? This is drunk.
Oh. Why would you say that? You ever seen that? You ever seen the
Damn, you sent me
reel?
shit 3 times.
Did I?
Damn, sure did.
Sorry. My bad.
What is the one thing oh no, never mind. That sounds like people that's in a relationship.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, no, that's in a relationship shit.
What does it say though?
It says, what is one thing we've lost in our relationship that you'd love to get back? Then another one is, what's one thing you'd wish I did more in the bed?
Sorry, I was
What
screenshotting.
has
shit.
loving me taught you about yourself? I like these questions, but no.
Well, at least now you know you can buy those and do them with
Yeah,
your
it's
partner.
What you accept from others, what you accept from others, what you think you deserve?
No. Some.
That's sad that you said that.
Like,
but
because you got certain people who feel like you should put in more effort than them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And those people, they get left in the wasteland. But most of the people that are in my life at this point in time, now that I've kind of came to, been through certain things, came to some realizations and things like that, I feel like the ones around me right now, they give me life, if that makes sense. They speak life into me, they emotionally support me too when I need it. And back then, okay, so let me rephrase that. Back then, no. Now, yes. I feel like what I'm giving out to them, I'm getting back. What about you?
What was the question?
Do you feel like you deserve?
What I'm accepting?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Sometimes. No, I don't. I feel like I sometimes I'll accept what I don't feel like I deserve.
But why?
Because sometimes you accept things to appease other people, and it's like it's a give and take in relationships. So sometimes you might compromise. When you compromise, sometimes you accept things that you don't agree with, and for that it's like, no, I don't always feel like I get what I don't feel like I deserve what I accept.
So,
because and honestly, in the word accept is like I'm accepting it, meaning like I'm taking it, although I might not want it.
But after a while, don't you get tired of that?
Of accepting shit, of course. But I'm not gonna sit here and say I've never done it.
Facts. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we both in the same boat. But now I'm fine because, like I said, I have the people around me that I talk to that I feel like gives me what I give them.
Good. And that's great.
Very.
Let's get them some love.
Especially my baby London. I love you, girl.
You said who now?
My baby London. I love her. That's like my best friend.
Who?
My best friend. Yes.
All right, my daughter's name is
She's
London.
amazing.
Is she?
Yes. She really
And
is.
I've never met her. She's never been on the show. She's never Skyped or
I
mic'd
know.
or Zoomed
I'm going to
or
have to
nothing.
definitely bring her on so everybody can meet her.
Yeah, you have to.
She's amazing.
You have to.
Yes.
You're playing.
So.
But yeah, that I do feel like people accept things that is not what they deserve, and that it just it's human nature, honestly.
Yeah, but when you accept things that you don't deserve, isn't that kind of not doing for you? Feeding into you?
It's not. It ain't. But you know what? That's a part of that. You know, always trying to do for others and not for yourself.
Right.
You know, because we've been taught that being selfish is bad.
Right.
And that's why people become selfless and think about other people for themselves. And that's even worse to me. So, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
You have to be selfish. There's a degree of selfish that's bad, but there's a requirement of selfish that a person should have
for themselves.
Yeah, you should definitely have a required amount of selfishness, and don't let nobody take that away from you. You know what I'm saying? No one should be able to say to you, "Oh, you being selfish." In certain circumstances, I'll be the first to be like, "Yeah, I am," and I should be, because in this situation, I got to choose between me and you, and I should definitely always choose me.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy to have someone tell you that you should choose them over you in a situation where one of you have to get hurt. They can be hurting you, but then they don't want you to hurt them.
Yes.
Like don't leave me, but I'm hurting you. You're hurting me, but you don't want me to leave you. That don't make sense. If you can't stop hurting me, then I gotta go. I gotta choose me. And that's where selfishness does come into play. You know?
Love it. I like the conversation. I think we have great conversations.
Always good. Always good.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can't wait for more people to become more like how would you say it? I can't wait for them to start speaking to us. Like what's the term for that? Like
interactive.
There you go. I'm having a.
You talking about with the show?
Yeah.
Well, that's on us. You didn't even go live.
I did go live.
What happened?
But my phone is dead, pretty much.
You got a charger. I got a charger.
I know, but I can't. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get them to interact more because I want to hear everybody's opinion.
Yeah.
Everybody's opinion.
Well,
is that bad?
No. That's the part you on the show.
I'm just saying.
Maybe I should have went live on Black Ink Radio. I didn't know why you didn't went live. Didn't go live. I didn't think about that. I would have went live. But yeah, you should definitely. You want people to interact, and I told you we can set it up to even where they can call in, or even like you can pull them into your live and we can hear them.
Into my live on IG.
Yeah, you pull them into your live on IG. I can plug it up to where our audience will be able to hear them. Like they'll be able to hear them.
Okay, because a lot of people do hop on my live.
Yeah, we could.
They just don't. A lot of people hop on the live. They just don't say anything. Most of them don't speak. They just hop on and just sit there.
Yeah, we can make it so that if anybody wants to actually go live with you, they can actually give their opinion, and then you can, get them a few minutes to talk, and then we can drop them out.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys hear that, right?
You heard it first.
I should be getting more requests, so you can say what you gotta say. Okay.
Talk your talk.
Talk your talk.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You guys, I'm about to fly back home. I've had a long day.
Right. You just got here today?
Yeah, this morning.
So you flew in and you gonna fly right back out?
I'm gonna fly right back out.
She said, I ain't hanging out with none of you niggas.
No, I'm gonna go home.
That's fine. It's a smart thing to do.
Yeah. Summertime, though, we outside.
We outside. But
Yes.
it was a good day today. You missed it. It's been the past couple of days was nice.
Yeah, it got like to what, 70 today?
Yes,
70, 73?
yesterday too. See, if you,
not bad.
I mean, maybe just, and then they had day parties up the block. You'd have been hooked
I
out.
saw.
You'd have been hooked out.
Smoke City, or what used to be Smoke City.
Taranga City, yeah.
What is it called?
Taranga City.
Okay.
And then Zari tomorrow has a day party.
Oh, for real? It's gonna be cold tomorrow. It's supposed to get chilly again tomorrow.
It probably be cold in the evening. It's gonna be cold in the day.
I was looking at the weather, but yeah, no.
That's how you chose your flights, huh?
Yeah.
She said, it's cold the day before, it's cold the day after. I'm in the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm not into it. I can stay home and be cold.
Damn, you did the airport twice in one day?
Yeah, I came, got my stuff, and I got my little purse and go back through.
So, so you ain't even got a bag?
No, I don't even got a bag.
Nice.
Yeah.
I flew places like that. Yeah, I like that. That feels good.
Yeah, so.
And then fucking out.
Yeah, I can't wait till the summertime, and when it start to get warm, then I'll be out here a little bit more.
Right.
We can do a lot of shit.
All right.
Cause I'm ready to party.
It's been real.
It's been real.
Yeah. Say goodbye to your peoples.
Goodbye. I'll see you guys later.
You are now tuned in to